well, and we've got eyes on NiKo right now.
Yeah, he's the guy to open up shop, so that one cat player and device is dead. dupreeh finding one through the double doors as the rest of G2 charge up the catwalk. This means Xyp9x is in a bit of a pickle. And an immediate gush definitely doesn't help him out. The rotates were looking like they weren't going to get too much, but glaive, he wastes no time coming up from behind on catwalk to cut this down to only nexa. Those 2 kills were crucial. There could have been a bomb plant. There could have been a man advantage, and had Kenny been able to hang on to the car, it could have been even worse for Astralis. But instead, so long as nexa doesn't pull one out of the hat, they should be taking CT-sided pistol. We'll see, because there is low health on both dupreeh and glaive, of course. Ooh, and glaive, he's been spotted. Yeah, nexa knows exactly what's up, and it's not like there's 5 seconds and he has to plant. He can definitely squeeze this as he pleases, and with 2 CTs right there, oh, that headshot into magisk could have absolutely been a disaster. Instead, nexa taps that bomb once, goes for the duel, and loses a strong. The new stuff on Dust2 is an excavation site. This hole's already pretty deep. No massive fossils. AmaNEk is going to drop that Molotov to the back of the site. dupreeh tucked in on Humvee. AmaNEk kind of getting lost in the smoke here, but he is still on top of the boxes, so jumps up, gets himself 1 kill. magisk trades, but there's that split. Comes through mid. glaive was unable to contain it, and it works out perfectly. Yeah. G2 on the board in their first rifle round.
Yeah, they actually stuffed that specific push through mid B that's used to support the B players. They're a bit slow to do any kind of rotation, so they're just not in time to even put some spams down through the smoke, and it comes down to the 2 players in the site. The issue for Astralis here, depending on what G2 are feeling like, is that they gave up these augs. So I think one thing Sponge pointed out is that they're going triple aug setups on basically every single map. And towards the end of the nasty Krieg meta, Astralis were not buying Kriegs because they didn't want to give them up to the CTs, because then it just helps the CTs. It helps the CTs snowball on their side.
Oh, he turns his back. Timing working out for him, but glaive hits the deagle up close, and now things start to get precarious for G2.
Moses level reactions there.
Oh, device though caught out by AmaNEk. So that op answers back, picked up off of the corpse of Kenny. Magisk's scout tries to move over. dupreeh has retrieved the AK, and magisk with a kill through the smoke as he's being boosted. Although there is still that chance for the T to cross over. Man advantage held onto for Astralis, glaive sitting inside of the smoke, and AmaNEk, well, he's trying to find something. And the CTs have fallen silent. Don't be fooled, G2, they know they're close. But where exactly? Oh, nexa. He crouches behind the wicker baskets, pops up, and stops magisk from getting anything other than those first 2 kills. nexa plants bomb. Suddenly, G2, who looked very much pressed on that ramp, are in a post plant. AmaNEk, he just has to hit this shot, and he doesn't, because glaive gets another D kill. nexa standing in the open, trying to keep it alive. 7 health for nexa, and it's just not enough. The deagle from glaive with 3 kills gives Astralis their 3rd.
Nasty, and that is the first kill that comes down on the lower stairs versus Hunter.
2 players committed inside of the B site. Looks like Long will be the target for G2 in the mid-round moment.
So far, with Astralis wounded, they're a bit scared to go for some of these pushes, some of their catwalk aggression. G2 have them playing very defaulty. I really like how they're approaching this. I think they got the right tempo right now. They've got cat control. They've got a good split coming out. And Xyp9x isn't in the pit, but device gets a kill out towards the mid-B setup.
Yeah, so these long frags suddenly become all the more important. And even with the shadow extending, nexa, quick headshot. Oh, the op misses from Kenny. That could have really weakened up this A site and allowed for the T's to properly split in from cat. They've got 2 players close. This cat beat could be big, but instead it is Astralis to fill that.
Get thrown into CT spawn. So his position might be pretty powerful. No long split to complement this.
Glaive gonna start dumping out the utility here. Shapes Hunter off of the fight. Zipix lending a helping hand, but with a molly back on site, that's Glaive burned into the open. Zipix using the AUG from cross with another kill to his name. AmaNEk goes to check back, but just as he walks away, that's when we get this flank activated by device. That AWP coming in from Catwalk being checked as AmaNEk hits the head, and Kenny puts that bomb down. We've got a CT up close. In fact, they're both right there, and Kenny S is gonna hit his first shot, diving back into the site, dodging damage, and taking down dupreeh. Recovery mode. So are Astralis. This is the gun round they need. He hears so many players moving down through middle that he just gets that back runner. Magisk was trying to just cower to the corner. Zipix jumps down, crosses to lower. Look at this.
That's a move.
Corralled 3 guys in the corner of doors. And Device, well, he takes himself one. Hunter still lurking inside the smoke between them. He gets both those headshots on CT spawn, and G2 looking to walk away with the round, but dupreeh still has one hand on it.
Let's go tunnels. Bomb gets planted in the B site. 1v2 situation, and they can sit and wait and try to catch dupreeh. Dupreeh's gonna go the long way around.
Around the world. He could pick up this mid kill if he looks.
Oh, he was exposed, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was. He just
Nexus
missed
just
him.
crouched there. That's a weird looking rock.
Didn't even consider that he could have made this rotation. Okay, but then they're going to be on a... Oh, my God. Hold on. Oh, if he wasn't making...
He's running in.
my God. Oh,
What?
okay. Jesus.
See if we get some kind of individual heroics. NiKo facing in middle, catching Glaive. Yet again, he dies towards mid. Meant to be traded by dupreeh, whose grenade should be on the money. But he doesn't quite fill up the bank. NiKo, 17 health left over after that. Here we get this hard commitment into the B site, and because dupreeh's got an easy line of sight, AmaNEk gets cut off from the front of this, and that incendiary could force them forward. dupreeh checking back behind him, and sure enough, they use that chance to attack the bomb site. Now, he may not know 2 have already crossed. The smoke tells him they're up here, and he will find another with him. But unless it's the clutch minister with the 1v3 to close, it's a G2 11-4.
It's so desperate, like even Zipix doesn't know what side it is, as dupreeh flashes himself through the smoke. At least we get to see them. At least we get to see him try it.
Smoke down inside of the door. He's got a flash to work with. Wary about a flank, but obviously not the case as we have G2 doubled up on tunnels. Kenny S boosted, hits his shot, weakens Zipix.
Over 50% win rate, if not 55 on both for Astralis and Dust2.
Flashing to middle, Nexa not blind, and that is a crime. 2 kills as they try and push through, but look, he's robbed them of their bomb. Nexa is now going to eat that next flash, and his teammates are all falling around him. It's looking like an Astralis recovery for a moment. Kenny S saving the day a bit with that next follow-up kill, but Zipix, he's going to go ahead and wrap CT spawn, and look at the CTs, they push forward. Device just dive back down. He's got a crouch, but it's the cross. Oh, goes through. NiKo, he gets the better of Device, who seems scoped up on the angle, but wasn't maybe ready. Oh, and a second. Zipix was so low. He gets dropped through smoke on his attempt at a retreat, but Glaive, of course, calling for his teammates to come over because he has this spacing in mid. Kenny S solely focused over onto tunnels. And for now, that works, but he misses what could have been a critical shot. They get all the closer, and their flash is on the money. Kenny trying to hope that his teammates can rotate, but that's going to be kept honest by Glaive. And Kenny S, good shot into Magisk. They lose that mid-anchor. dupreeh, having lost the bomb carrier, has to pick it back up, and that slows everything down to a crawl.
On his final trip back.
Ooh, that hit the money. I saw a few arms up from Astralis. Hunter, he gets his headshot towards mid. NiKo's had enough. He decides to go for the peek, and a single kill is all you'll get. Kenny S looking for heads. Smoke grenade will deny that vision. Bomb carrier, though, still all the way back on elbow. He had to go retrieve it. They did have time. A couple players for G2 down in the CT spawn. Glaive going to keep eyes back behind him. And Zipix has the responsibility of locking down long. Utility for the retake, a single incendiary. And remember, 2 of their players already tagged, Kenny S included. Hunter, though, he's going to find a quick opening kill. dupreeh looking with the deke, finds nothing. So it's all on Zipix. 1v4, and he only gets a single frag. A 14th round for G2. 2 away from the win.
And an Astralis-style retake as well, all through CT spawn and long. Great coordination, looking very, very sharp, sharing the kills as well, and man.
And then snaps it back behind him. dupreeh gonna charge in, clears it, successfully. Nice headshot gives Device the chance to plant, and Kenny tries to get the shot through boxes. Hunter one and done. A
He's gonna take this
3v3.
duel? Does he want to?
Pop back up.
Oh, risky.
Device playing around with it. This is a big op fight.
I feel like it's gonna get him killed. Oh, never mind. Gets Kenny the turn from it, and now it's a 2v3, turn 3v1. Nexa called to arms, looking for the spray down, and Device makes it a one. They're gonna be thinking about it, but they can't. They have to try to forget it. They have to try to play it one round at a time like Astralis are doing, and they find another 5v4.
dupreeh, he's on the front run for this, loses his life as NiKo tries to answer from the CT spawn. He's hoping that fire doesn't spread, and he's correct.
That's sufficient. He's canceled
the
out their
corner.
mid play. That tactic is gone at least.
Tries to follow it up with damage, but Astralis had already disengaged that much further. They are sitting here in middle, hoping that maybe he tries to take a chance. Device looking to lock him in. And NiKo tucks to the corner. AmaNEk back on plat. Gonna be, oh, given the collateral. Magisk down to 17 health after that shot. Device just died to Kenny S. And G2, of course, playing with everyone's heartstrings, pushing it down to the limit. But now it's gonna take a 1v4, and Magisk doesn't have the health. 16-14